What is up, kids? It's your boy Arsn, and it's been a really long time since I've talked to you. Not really, but it's been like 2 weeks, and I'm sorry for that. But as you saw for the intros of this video, I have the BE and the BM intro. Bring Immortality is the team I lead. I've been leading them for like 2 weeks since they started, and they have such an amazing start. So if you guys haven't already, I recommend you guys check them out. And I also am a editor for BE now. I joined 2 days ago, I want to say, and it's been really sick so far. I love all the guys, and you can see my logo in the background of this video. So if you guys didn't know that, then I'd recommend following me on Twitter if you have one. I keep a lot of updates there to what's going on. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is my Q&A number 2. I think it might be number 3. I'm not really sure. I didn't check my uploads, but it's a Q&A, and I started a little hashtag Ask Arsn on Twitter. And this is the product of it, so I'm going to read off some questions. I got a little over 20, and I'm going to answer them the best I can. So the first question is from at IRL Known, and he asked, how did you start editing? Well, back when I was leading Faint, I really looked at Faint, and I looked at what we needed as a team. And as a leader, I would try to do that to improve the team. And the one thing we were lacking in was editors. So I decided that if I learn how to edit, then it'll help the team. So I learned how to edit, and it turned into something fun that I think I'm pretty good at. And from there, I just went with it, and now I'm where I am today. What is your biggest pet peeve? From Era Davis. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be loud, obnoxious females. I really don't like girls who think that they can be loud just because they're female, or girls that are just loud for no reason, and then when you call them out on it, they'll just like try and degrade you in some personal way that is so unrelated to the fact that they're screaming at the top of their lungs inside of a building. I don't know, it's just really annoying. And if I had to pick one thing that really irritates me, it'd be hearing one of these girls just scream and laugh and carry on for no apparent reason. And it just seems to happen a lot in my school, and sometimes I just want to hit some people. At IRL Known also wants to know, how long have you been editing? I want to say 5 months. About 5 months. Crafty BE wants to know, what captured your attention that made you want to join BE so badly? I remember back in the Faint days, I always looked at BE as a really good team. I think it has to do with back when I met App. And he was in BE, and that's the first time I ever saw the name. And I went to the channel, and I just saw some really sick content, and that they were really underrated, and that really intrigued me, because I enjoy seeing content from really underrated teams as compared to bigger ones. I don't really watch big teams, so I just like watching underrated teams. So it's just one of those teams, like it's like FN. Trying to think of some more underrated teams. Even Raw and Envy, they're underrated. I enjoy underrated teams compared to like Obeys and Phases and Darths and stuff. So I don't know. I just thought BE was pretty cool, and also the way the leaders handle the team, and it's just so professional. And I just really enjoy that. And it's nice to have leaders that are adults. I just think of the team runs better. That's a weird question, so I'm gonna skip it. Davis wants to know if Marshmallow a good cat name? If I had a white cat, then I would probably name it Marshmallow. I think that's a pretty cute name. Someone asked me, why did you steal my name? I don't know what you're talking about, but if it's my first name, then a lot of people have stolen it, and if it's Arsn, then you might be crazy. Jacob wants to know, are you a fan of the Pikachu? That's really a stage that I missed out. It seems a lot of people that are my age talk about their past experiences with Pokemon and such, and I never really experienced that, whether it was cards or a TV show or anything. I never really got into any kind of Pokemon. I don't know if I missed out on my childhood there, but it's just not something I was into. J-Roth BE wants to know why he's so awesome. Probably because he helps me out with just like files. Anytime I need some kind of BE file, he sends it to me because he's really cool, and we play together, and he's cool. Heat wants to know, on a scale of 1 to heat, how hot is it outside? It's pretty hot because I live in Florida. It's about 70 degrees, and we're halfway through December. Yeah, it's a little crazy. It's usually colder around now, but it's actually really hot, and it's really annoying. Cuffine wants to know, Cuffine. I don't know. He's in BM, and I don't even know how to pronounce his name. He wants to know, what would you do if someone broke into your house? I mean, it depends on the circumstances. If I have the ability to like run out, then I would. And hopefully have my phone with me where I could call some services. But if I was not in that situation and I was trapped in my room, as long as they don't have a gun, they're gonna have a pretty hard time with me. Because I have probably 4 baseball bats, 3 metal, 1 wood, and about 2 hockey sticks within arm's reach of me right now, and someone might be getting hit upside the head. Can I call you nigga? Yeah, you can call me whatever you want, Rap God. Allie wants to know, on a scale of 1 to Allie, how much swag do you have? I would say probably 1. Allie also wants to know, her e-boy won't show her his nipples. What do I do? So he won't show you his nipples. I would show him your nipples and then tell him that it's his turn to show you his. But if you're not into that, then here, just have a picture of mine. Panda, Allie, she also wants to know, will you take my finals for me? Considering finals aren't for like probably like 4 or 5 months, I think you're talking about your midterms, and no, I won't take those. Do you know of Vema? What are your thoughts of gamers doing it to make money and being able to game all day and with money in the bank? I'm not really sure what Vema is, but I'll be looking that up now because that sounds really interesting, and I'd love to make money for being able to game all day and get money in the bank. Blake or Verks wants to know, when are you joining a sick team? You deserve it. I'm in a sick team right now. I'm actually in 2. I have the amazing opportunity of being in Team by Example, which is an insane team that deserves so much more. And I also am leading BM, which is out to an insane start, and it's just a great group of guys. So I'm in 2 amazing teams right now, and I'm not really in any position to join anything else. I'm really happy with where I'm at. At Thrills wants to know, do you think people named Michael have abnormally large genitals? Honestly not. I think I've talked about this a lot. Like, I'm not one to like be one of these 10-year-old kids who talks about their penis in a very obnoxious and filled with exaggeration way. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. It's average. Not abnormally large, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Crafty VE wants to know, why is Canada significantly better than the USA? Probably because Canadian bacon. Yeah. Laura wants to know what my New Year's resolutions are. I need to do better in school. I know my GPA is above 4, and I'm in honors and AP classes, and blah blah blah. But I really need to do better. My grades could be like outstanding if I just applied myself. And it just seems like a lot of times I'm getting bored in school because a lot of the information I already know. I'm pretty ahead of my class. And it gets boring, which makes me not want to do it because it just seems like busy work to me. And I need to just start doing it and getting it over with because I'm really bad with procrastinating. And if I had a second one that was away from school, it would probably be to just be a great boyfriend and just keep my relationship going because it's really amazing and I don't know what I'd do without it at this point. So, yeah. At Crispy Concords wants to know, who the fuck are you and why are you all over my timeline? I'm all over your timeline because I'm an e-boy who's hella known and I have lots of swag. Um, why not retweet girls for me to seek? Bad way to come back to Twitter. At Raikou for the win. The reason why I don't retweet girls that much on Twitter anymore is, I mean, it just seems kind of pointless. It seemed like a lot of the times when I was retweeting girls and all this stuff, girls would come to me and they'd get really annoying. Especially with like Marissa in my life. And since I'm getting really, like, my relationship with Marissa is getting more serious, it doesn't make sense to do that anymore. And it was just kind of a stage. I'm sorry if that affects your happiness of you following me, but it's just really unnecessary. And I'm willing to do anything to make my relationship with Marissa better. And if that's one of the things that has to go, then I'm 1000% fine with it because it doesn't really matter much to me in the first place. And the last question, ending on a good note with Marissa again. It's from at YouTube. I can't read the whole at on TweetDeck, but his name is I'm an Outcast, and he asked me, "How happy are you with your girl?" And that's a question I get a lot, and it's something that I really can't answer. It really cannot be described. It's really just amazing how much a person can mean to you. And it's just something I've never felt before. And it's just so much happiness. I'm beyond happy with this girl. And I really don't want anything else. And it's just a really great feeling to have everything you've ever wanted. So, hope that answers your question of how happy I am. So, I just say really, really happy, beyond happy. And my life just can't get any better right now. So that was the last question, and I'd like to thank you guys for anybody who asked me a question. And if you guys are interested in me doing another one of these, just let me know down in the comments, or get this to 30 likes for another one. Yeah? Does that work? Alright. So like I said, this has been Michael, or Arsn, and I love Marissa. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.